Hey, Gala, just to start out, how's your elbow doing? Nate mentioned you might have gotten like tangled up or something.
Yeah, I got hit again. It's the same elbow that I injured some games ago. So it's not good now. I flared up a little bit. So we'll see how it feels tomorrow.
What helped you guys close this one out in the final minutes there and in the fourth quarter?
I think we played a pretty good defense, rebounding the ball after playing a defense for, especially against them. They make you play defense for 24 seconds. So yeah, it was good defense, rebounding, and then playing, with the guys that we wanted to take the shots at the last quarter.
Have you ever seen someone get as much attention defensively as Trey does with the box and ones and the constant, blitzes out of pick and rolls and all that?
That's something that they throw any kind of different at him, at us, and we've been working on being ready. Everybody being ready on using and utilize that defense. If you have a guy like that they need to put two players on him, it's great for the team, and we need to get better and better with that. And whoever has the ball has to be aggressive, because you playing basically 4-on-3 once he gives the ball up. So
Yeah, well, there's been talk that you guys have a tendency to play up to really good competition and play down to lesser competition after a loss to the Pistons, and then you beat the Warriors tonight. Do you think it's not quite as simple as that, or how do you see that?
Yeah, that's definitely something that unfortunately we've been doing, something that we need to get better at. The last stretch of the season we're going to play against very good teams and teams that are not in the playoffs race, and we got to make sure that we find the right motivations. It's easy to find motivations when you play against very good teams. It's tougher to find motivations when you play against teams that are not in the playoff race. So the main goal is to find motivations to play well against those teams too.
When you say tough,
Huh? Trey wants them?
Yes.
Thought it was a gift. I'm gonna steal them next time.
yeah, when you say it's tough to be motivated for those teams that are out of the playoffs, I mean, do you see that as like a maturity thing? It's like you guys have to be mature enough to take those guys seriously?
Yeah, for sure. That's the process when you have a team that is a young team. That's something you need to get better at. And the teams, the great teams, and the teams that are mentally strong, those are the games that you say they are must win games that you need to win. And you got to find ways to win. Maybe it could be a tight game. That doesn't matter. At the end of the game, at the end of when it's the fourth quarter and it's a tight game against those kind of teams, you need to get those games.
First question on Zoom goes to Christos Saltos.
Hey, Gallo, great win. In the last 5 games, you are one of the most impactful players of your team on the floor. How important for you was to bring your best basketball at this stage of the season?
It's important for the team. We have a lot of injuries, and especially in my position, having John out, and he brings so much stuff for us that me playing more minutes, I gotta be more productive, and so we have some other injuries too. Tonight, Bogey was out, and so a lot of our offense, especially with the second unit, with Bogey not being there, was not there, and so everybody else needs to step up.
Final Zoom question goes to Edwin Powell.
Gallo, you've seen playoff basketball. You know what it looks like. What is an area that you feel you guys need to get better in as you guys get closer and closer, if you guys are to make some noise in the playoffs?
I think we need to be more consistent throughout the game. I think that when we play good games, we have a constant good basketball on both sides of the floor, but we have too many ups and downs when we lose games. And so I think that just being more consistent throughout the games, throughout the game, I think that's the main challenge.
Thank you, Gallo.
All right, thank you guys.